Hi, welcome to Reading the Bible with Nikki. This show is not family friendly, nor is it intended to be. I am your narrator in this here journey of the Old Testament. I am the charismatic, infallible enigma known as NIKKIE K the Great. Awesome. So, take your pills. We're going to pull out our imaginary watch. It's a scrunchie today. So, take your pills. Okay. If you took your pills, pack a bowl. Grab your smokes. Get comfy. And make sure you have some kind of beverage to wash your pills down with and to curl up and listen to this here story. So, let's do it. Okay. So, chapter 22. And this is an oracle concerning the Valley of Vision. That sounded so comical. The name just sounds like it should be in a comic book, right? The Valley of Visions is where we join our superheroes. Right, on this episode, okay, now that I'm done. What is the matter with you now, fuckwads? Now that you have all gone up onto the housetops, what are you gonna do, right? Who are you? You who were full of noise, your boisterous town, you exultant city. This is EXULT. Your slain were not slain with the sword, nor did they die in battle, right? All your rulers fled together like a bunch of dicks and vaginas. They all just ran off. And you have been captured without the bow. All of you who were found and taken captive together, though they had fled far away. Therefore, I say, turn your eyes away from me. Let me weep bitterly. Ooh, this is another time y'all motherfuckers have made God butt sore. Everything that happens to you dumbass bitches happens. Man, y'all are fuck around. Y'all are about to find out. You found out. Ugh. Do not try to comfort me concerning the destruction of the daughter of my people. Don't fucking touch me. Okay. For the Lord, the God of gods, has a day of panic, subjugation, and confusion. Listen, shit's going down. Okay? In the Valley of Vision, a breaking down of walls, a crying to the mountains, and Elam never took up a quiver. Y'all did not fucking defend yourself. With the chariots, infantry, and horsemen, Ker uncovered the shield. When your choicest valleys were full of chariots and horsemen who took up fixed positions at the gate, and he removed the defense of Judah. In that day, you depended on the weapons. And you saw that the breaches in the wall of the city of David were many. What are you gonna do? Man, This is the only fucking time the Bible actually fucking lies. Look, the city of David and Zion are the same fucking place. In the poetry and prophecy books, they only refer to it as Zion. Here in the book it does Zion sometimes, but this time it actually calls it the city of David. And it really seems like the Bible's trying to conflate them into two places. And it's the same fucking place. You could buy fucking plane ticket to Zion if you knew where the city of David was. Or if it's still the city of David. I'm not up on my geography. I'm better at philosophy. But it's the same fucking place. It's the same place. It's the same place. I don't know why. And I'm willing to bet it's the people who put the Bible together changed it so people would think it was two different places. Because I know the Celtic I talked to, it was the Celtic, because we had a discussion about Zion. I didn't tell him what I knew because I didn't know it at the time. He's like, nah, Zion's like heaven, man. You all strive to go there, right? Like, and I'm like, oh, Zion could be heaven. That's pretty cool. And then 2 days later, I read how David changed the name of Zion to the city of David. The mountain, daughter of Zion, I think that's still there, or near there at this time anyways. They're by each other. And God's pissed off that the mountain's all fucked up. Or something like that. And why did they call it City of David here and not Zion? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay. You saw that the breaches in the wall of David were many, and you collected the waters of the tower pool, the lower pool. Then you counted the houses of Jerusalem, and you tore down houses to fortify the wall. You made a reservoir between the two walls for the water of the old pool. But you did not depend on him who made it. Nor did you take consideration of him who planned it long ago. So you did all this shit, and then you didn't even, ask God to be like, hey, big guy, can you do us a favor? Yeah. Let's see if they do what they did when Saul became their first king. He was like, nah, fuck no. And then they were like, hey, God, do you know where our king is? So let's see if they do that this time. Okay. Therefore, in that day, the God of gods called you to weeping and wailing, and to shaving the head and wearing the diaper, Instead, there is gaiety and gladness. Killing of killing of cattle, and slaughtering of sheep, eating of meat and drinking of wine. Then you bitches are gonna be like, hey, we're gonna eat, drink, and be merry because tomorrow we're gonna die. Right? And they're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna die. And then God was like, he's like, all of this shit you're doing, yeah, God's not forgiving you. You're about to die hated by God. How does that feel? Party up. Do a good job. Idiots. Okay. This will not be forgiven you until you die, says the God of gods. Fuck you! Thus, says the God of gods, come, go to this steward, go to Shebna, who is in charge of the royal household. What right do you have here? And, oh, hold on. Just tell him something. Go to the steward, to Shebna, who is in charge of the royal household. It doesn't say to tell him, but he definitely says here. What right do you have here? Whom do you have here? What if that you have hewn a tomb for yourself here? Oh, he's digging himself a tomb in the king's mountain. Oh, bitch, bye. Bye. Okay, and whom do you have here? That you have hewn a tomb for yourself here. And you who hew a tomb on the height, you carve a resting place for yourself in the rock. Behold, yo, God's about to throw you like a football dog. Yup, he's about to throw you. Feet first, you're gonna land right on your head. It's gonna be like, field goal, touchdown, home run. Yeah, it's about to be all bad for you, dog. And then roll you tightly like a ball and fucking throw you so far out of bounds you will not know where the fuck you are. Good luck. Man, it sucks to be you. I swear. Man, it sucks to be you. And you're gonna die. Oh, and it's, oh man, just thinking about it, man, good fucking luck. God's about to turn you into a toy. He's about to throw you out of the bathtub. You ain't welcome here, motherfucker. And there, your splendid chariots will be. You shame of your master's house. Fuck you! And I will depose you from your office. Oh, God's turning into a lawyer. It's a lawyer, capital G. And I will pull you down from your station. Now he's the executioner. Then it will come about in that day that I will summon my servant Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, and I will clothe him with your tunic. Oh, yeah, by the way, when God's throwing you like a football, you're going to be bucket naked. It's so great. Your little ding-a-ling will be flying through the air. Can you imagine? Like, it's gonna be so great, right? I will clothe him with your tunic and tie your sash securely about him. I will entrust him with your authority, and he will become a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to the house of Judah. And then I will set the key of the house of David on his shoulder. Oh, what more? See, more. It's supposed to be Zion. Oh, never mind. I'm so fucking retarded. I'm sorry, I got you hyped for no reason. It says House of David. And says, I will set the key of the house of David on his shoulder. What he opens, no one will shut. And what he shuts, no one will open. And I will drive him like a peg, firm in a firm place. I'm gonna hammer that nail. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would, if I only could. That's Simon and Garfunkel. I think that song is El Condor Pasa. It's a country's national anthem, but it has words to it, and it's Simon and Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel. Have you ever seen Garfunkel play basketball? Yo, he can make free throws all day. Yeah, you should look it up. Garfunkel plays basketball. He's really good at it. Anyway, shut up. Okay. And he will become a throne of glory to his father's household. So they will hang on him like hound dogs. That's a Twisted song from the album Most Tasteless. I think it was their first CD. It's called Hound Dogs. It says that they're going to hang on him. Right? All the glory of his father's house, offspring and issue, all the least of vessels, from bowls to jars, in that day, declares the God of gods, the peg will be driven in a firm place. No, the peg driven in a firm place will go away. It will even break off and fall. The load hanging on it will be cut off. The Lord has spoken. It's like Fez. Good day, sir. Yeah. These stupid motherfuckers. Boy. Okay. And this is the oracle concerning Tyre. Back in the days of David, I believe when David dies, it says the king of Tyre was a lover of David. I don't exactly know what that means, but if you go back in my videos, I think it's 1 Samuel 16 to 23 is the story of David and Jonathan, and my theories on that. Yeah. David's gay. Okay. So, this is the oracle concerning Tyre. And this is years after David, by the way. Wail, O ships of Tarshish, For Tyre is destroyed without house or harbor. It is reported to them from the land of Cyprus. Be silent, you inhabitants of the coastland, you merchants of Sidon. Your messengers crossed the sea. There were many waters. The grain of the Nile, the harvest of the river, was her revenue. And she was the market of nations. Oh, what is that? Okay, in Tyre. Be ashamed, Sidon, for the sea speaks, the stronghold of the sea, saying, I have neither travailed nor given birth. I have neither brought up young men nor reared virgins. Then the report reaches Egypt. They will anguish at the report of Tyre. Pass over to Tarshish. I don't know. I think it's Tarshish. Wail, O inhabitants of the coastland. This is your jubilant city, whose origin is from antiquity, right? Whose feet used to carry her to colonize distant places. Oh, yeah. Okay. Who has planned this against Tyre? The bestower of crowns, whose merchants are princes, whose traders were the honored of the earth. The Lord of hosts, so the God of gods, has planned it to defile the pride of all beauty and despise all the honored of the earth. Get 'em! Yeah! Overflow your land like the Nile, O daughter of Tarshish. There is no more restraint. He has stretched his hand out over the sea. Get 'em! Yeah! He has made the kingdoms tremble. The Lord has given a command concerning Canaan. Canaan, to demolish its strongholds. I say it like that because I don't think that's right. Because it's two A's. It doesn't have to be pronounced Canaan. 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 No. Canaan. No. Canaan. Oh. Canaan. That'll work. To demolish its strongholds. And I only do that because they've lied about everything else. Why wouldn't they lie about a pronunciation? Right? They lie about everything. The Lord has given command to demolish Canaan. No, we just Canaan, to demolish its stronghold. And he has said, you shall exult no more, exult, no more, O crushed virgin, daughter of Sidon, asshole. Arise, pass over to Cyprus. Even there you will find no rest. Behold, the land of the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans, I am not a big fan of their food, but I do like their little dancing thing. Whatever that is, I like that. Okay. This is the people which was not. Hold on. The land of the Chaldeans. This is the people which was not. Assyria appointed it for desert creatures. They erected their siege towers. They stripped its places. They made it a ruin. Wail, O ships of Tarshish. For your stronghold is destroyed. Now, it will come about in that day that Tyre will be forgotten for 70 years, like the days of one king. At the end of 70 years, it will happen to Tyre as in the song of the harlot, the siren song. Take your harp, walk about the city, O forgotten harlot. Pluck the strings skillfully. Sing many songs that you may be renumbered. Oh, is he making tired gypsies? Oh, look at that. So that happened. No. Pluck the strings skillfully. Sing many songs that you may be remembered. And it will come about at the end of 70 years, the Lord will visit Tyre. Wait a minute. So God's going to come visit Tyre, period. Then she will go back to her harlot's wages and will play the harlot with all the kingdoms on the face of the earth. So only when God visits, you're going to go back to being a dick. You're worse than the vampires. Sons of Israel. You're worse than them. God visits them and they decide to go stupid too. And her gain and her harlot's wages will be set apart to the Lord. It will not be stored up or hoarded, but her grain will become sufficient. And her harlot's wages will be set apart for God. It will not be stored up or hoarded, but her gain will become sufficient. Her gain will become sufficient food and choice attire for those who dwell in the presence of the Lord. Okay, so you're going to go stupid for a good reason. Good job. At least you figured it out, right? Okay, now we're going to go to chapter 4. 1 second. No, chapter 24. Hold on. Okay, chapter 24. Okay. I think we're going back to the story, so it says, behold, the Lord lays the earth to waste. That is a Lamb of God song. Lay to waste. Yeah, that's a Lamb of God song. I think that was their first song, and it is a great song. Okay. Lays the earth to waste, devastated, distorts its servant, devastates it and distorts its surface, and scatters its inhabitants. And the people will be like the priest, the servant like his master, the maid like her mistress, the buyer like the seller, the lender like the borrower, and the creditor like the debtor. It's kind of like it is, right? Ain't it? The earth will become completely laid waste and completely despoiled, for the Lord has spoken his word. Save America. It's kind of like most of us are good. Most of us are good. I said that earlier about something, but I was being facetious, smart alecky, about homeless people. I said, but how many homeless people are good? I really need to rethink some shit. But God, even some of the homeless people are good. Save America! If you save America, we won't even have any homeless people. It'll be cool. But I know there's always going to be poor and needy people. But poor doesn't mean homeless. I don't know. I got some thinking to do. The earth mourns and withers, like Bill Withers. Okay. And Bill Withers, I think he sings, "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone." Yeah, Bill Withers sings that. And it says, the earth mourns and withers. The world fades and withers. The exalted of the people of the earth fade away. And that's EXALT. The earth is also polluted by its inhabitants, for they transgressed laws, violated statutes, or broke the everlasting covenant. Oh man, that's so true. That is so true, though. It is polluted. We're so polluted by this kind of stuff. Man. It's like they're trying to bring on one of these prophecies so everybody dies. I believe they did that once before, too. They tried to bring on the end times. I think that's exactly what they're trying to do. But, like always, I feel like they're going to fuck it up. They did last time, too. Man, because it says, therefore a curse devours the earth, and those who live in it are held guilty. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. That's kind of scary. The new wine mourns, the vine decays. All merry-hearted sigh. The gaiety of tambourines ceases. The noise of revelers stops. The gaiety of the harp ceases. They do not drink with a song. Strong drink is bitter. The city of chaos is broken down. Every house is shut up so no one can enter. There is an outcry in the streets concerning the wine. All joy turns to gloom. The gaiety of the earth is banished. Desolation is left in the city, and the gate is battered to ruins. For thus it will be in the midst of the earth among the people, as the shaking of an olive tree, as the gleanings when the grape harvest is over. They raise their voices, they shout for joy. They cry out from the west concerning the majesty of God. Therefore, glorify God in the east, in the name of the Lord, the God of Israel, all the coastlands of the sea. From the ends of the earth we hear songs. Glory to the righteous Lord. But I say, woe to me, woe to me, alas for me. The treacherous deal treacherously, and the treacherous deal very treacherously. Terror and pit and snare confront you, O inhabitant of the earth. Then it will be that he who flees the report of disaster will fall into the pit, and he who climbs out of the pit will be caught in the snare. For the windows above are opened, and the foundations of the earth shake. The earth is broken asunder. The earth is split through. The earth is shaken violently. The earth reels to and fro like a drunkard, and it totters like a shack. So it's like, right? God's about to be, or Earth's about to be KO'd. For its transgression is heavy, and it will fall, never to rise again. So it will happen in that day that the Lord will punish. Whoa. Wait a minute. See, it's going back to God being two. In the beginning of the book, God was two. It wasn't until we started getting into different stories God became one. But it's kind of like, it seemed like the Spice Girls song, to become one. Now one's becoming two again. It says, it will happen in that day that the Lord will punish the host of heaven on high, and the kings of the earth on earth, and they will be gathered together like prisoners in the dungeon. And he, oh no, that doesn't say that, and will be confined in prison, and after many days they will be punished. Then the moon will be abashed and the sun will be ashamed, for the Lord of hosts will reign on Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, and his glory will be before his elders. So Mount Zion is different than the city of David, but they're with each other, I guess. But I think on the mountain is God's temple. I'm pretty sure. Wow. So God's going back to being two. One's like big God and the other's like No, one's bigger God and the other one's big God, I guess. I don't know. Kung Fu word magic will make that make sense. But, yeah, we did 23, 22, 23, and 24. And this was a very long video because I talk too fucking much. So I apologize. But I talk a way lot. I lost my fucking bookmark again. Every time. And I'm willing to bet I will find it and it'll be sitting in front of me. Because I'm just retarded like that. But I once again lost my bookmark. So that should be great. Anyway, thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And look at my social medias and stuff. If you want me to share anything, put it on there and I'll share it. Make sure it's not fucking stupid or something like that. Because I'm not gonna post that. And I'll probably delete it off of my page. So, like if you make videos or you make artwork or anything like that, I'll post it for you. I don't care. Just post it on one of my social medias or all my social medias and I'll share them there. But whatever, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you feel so inclined, share with other weirdos. It'll be great. So, thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever.